Hi everybody, thanks for joining us for URL's Coffee Chat. Today I have with me Jim Grauel from Legal in General, Banner Life. Welcome, Jim.
Thank you, Steve. Glad to be here.
We just got done with an in-house training presentation and we learned a lot of great information from Jim. So we're going to hit on the high points here. So do about 10 minutes on some of the most important things with the Banner Life term portfolio. And at URL, I've been here for 19 years. All 19 years, I've known Banner Life to be the term leader. If you're not number one, you're 1, 2, or 3. And when you're number 3, you always seem to get a rate decrease to bring yourselves back to number 1.
You have to stay at the top. Well, there was a rate decrease last week, in case you missed it.
Yep, I did see that, and that was great. And so, Jim, can you tell me a little bit, let's maybe start with the process and what Assist is.
So Assist is our drop ticket process. You can answer 8 questions on the website, the drop ticket, the link either through URL, through the iPipeline, or on our own dashboard. Answer the 8 questions, submit the ticket. We will then complete the interview for you with your client. And nice. The interview consists of about 40 minutes answering all the health questions. And then at the end of the interview, we'll do a voice signature so that we don't have to send something back to the client. It can move right into underwriting. Where at that time, we will do all the APS ordering and order any parameds and case manage the case for you so that as an agent, your focus can be on finding new business.
So is that just on like small business, like $500,000 and less, or what?
Great question, Steve. No, it's on any case that you would write with a paper application.
Okay, great.
Up to we use the $10 million kind of as up to our max, but we have I've seen several cases over that $10 million.
Okay, but probably when you get to that number, you want to have a little bit more hand-holding with your client, right?
You get up there, you're typically going to see probably $1 million to $3 million. In that range on the Assist cases. It's not unheard of that you have a $3 million term need or a life insurance need, and you're doing a term case for that. Yeah. As we talked about earlier, it's about putting together the right plan for your clients, and if the needs are such that they have to have a $3 million, and that's a good way to go.
Great. And with Assist, you have e-delivery. So
correct.
Let's talk a little bit about that.
So once we've underwritten the case and approved it, preferred pluses, of course, then we'll e-deliver the case. And the way the system works is we'll send the approved policy to your staff to review to make sure there's no typos or we didn't miss something in the case, or that it got approved in the manner in which the agent wants it to be. They will then forward that on to the client through DocuSign and get a copy to the agent, and then the client will DocuSign the case. Typically it's 2 signatures and 3 initials. Hit submit. All of the delivery requirements come back to us. The agent doesn't have to worry about collecting delivery requirements, and the case we put in place if there was premium set up. So if they did the EFT during the time of the interview, got all that information, we could do the policy premium upon approval and submission there.
Great. So it speeds up the process for us as producers to get the policy in the hands of our clients.
Correct.
And I saw a stat on the slides. I think it's somewhere around like 20% are doing it within a day.
22% sign the delivery receipts within a day. And I think the other stat is 75% of them are happening within 7 days.
So if they didn't take the temporary insurance agreement or that at the beginning, now they're covered in a much more efficient manner. And from an agent perspective, the submission to commission process and time cycle has been reduced by quite a bit.
We've seen commission to submission to commission. We've seen that reduced down to about 3.5 weeks.
That's awesome.
Traditional delivery processes can be delayed by any number of circumstances.
Oh, sure.
Clients can't meet with you. There was a disaster, natural disaster. You just can't find the time to get out there. And the next thing you know, it's 6-8 weeks. And
soccer practice, recital here, something, whatever it
Everybody's got
Life
something
happens,
going on.
right?
And we want to meet with that client to deliver it. And this way, you don't necessarily have to meet with them face-to-face. You can pick up the phone, have a quick conversation with them about what they purchased. Here's your deck page. You bought $1 million worth of life insurance. Here's your beneficiary. Your premium is this. How happy were you with the speed of the process?
That's awesome. So getting into the term product, we all know Banner Life in this market to be extremely competitive. We're familiar with 10, 15, 20, 25-year term, 30-year term, but what's really exciting is you guys have a 35 and 40-year term.
Correct.
So let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, the 35 is, we're one of two carriers there, but the 40 is where we stand alone. We're the only carrier with a 40-year term. It's industry leading, and if you're not selling it, you should be taking a look at it because clients are living longer, younger clients are working longer, and we're carrying debt longer. And when I say longer, I mean past the traditional age 65 retirement number. We're seeing people say, well, I'm going to work till I'm 70, and they're carrying debt. And not just credit card or automobile, they're carrying mortgage debt out there.
Yeah.
So having the life insurance, which is designed to pay off debt, at that age is very important. And when I say at that age, I'm talking age 85, 80, 85.
Wow. So that's a differentiator in the marketplace. A 40-year term available, and what can you issue that to? What age?
We'll issue it to age 45.
45. Okay.
And the 35 will go up to age 50. Yeah. So basically all of our policies are now coverable through age 85. So it's a value add, because if you think about life expectancy, it's under age 80, right? Or right around age 80 right now.
Sure. And that product can be quoted on URL's quote engine. So if you do use it currently, you can go on the quote engine through iPipeline and get the 40-year term rates there, or you can call our staff and we'll be happy to provide it for you. The one thing that we do have to, when you call into URL to run a term quote, we do go on the LGA website, or you as a LGA producer for Banner Life can go on the LGA website and run a ladder term rider. So let's talk about the laddering term. This is also a unique feature.
This is a unique feature. Now, every company will allow you to ladder different layers in policy. So you can put a 10, a 20, and a 30 together from any company, but you're putting 3 different policies together. So you're looking at 3 different policy fees. You're looking at 2 different or 3 different expiration periods, if you will. So that means your client's going to get that, hey, your term just ended, now your new premium is significantly higher. So with our process, we're the only carrier that I'm aware of that allows you to stack the riders with one policy fee.
Yep.
What this allows for is that not only do you just have one policy fee, but at the end of each term, the policy disappears. The premium reduces and the policy just goes away. The face amount just goes away. So now it truly does disappear. And if you did a 10, a 20, and a 30, then at the end of 10 years, now you're left with a 20 and a 30. Your face amount is reduced and your premium is reduced. So your client is actually getting a reduction in their insurance coverage. At the end of the 20-year period, that would also reduce, and for the last 10 years, you'd have that smaller premium and, of course, smaller face amount.
Yeah.
But you can get creative on how you differentiate those layers. You can do 5, 5, and 5 and do $1,000,005. You can do 250, 750, and 5. You can do 750, 250, and 5. So you can kind of get creative. There's no limit or no rule on, hey, you got to do it this way. It's really based on, again, going back to the needs of the client and putting together a plan for them.
I like that because you can tailor make it to each individual client. Term gets so commoditized and it's just spreadsheeted all the time. You can really set up and make a plan for your clients based on their individual and unique needs.
Correct. One of the buzzwords that I've been talking about in the last couple months is putting together a plan and not a product, or selling by premium. So you got 3 P's: product, price, and
and the other
one. So, or you can just do plan. That's it. Product, price, and plan.
There you go.
If you plan for the life insurance and you plan on the needs, then you're building something for your clients that will last with them. And it's not just now, hey, it's a transaction, I did this. It's really, I've got a plan in place. So yes, you want to be cognizant of premium, but by laddering, you can reduce the premiums. For example, if you have a 35-year-old male with female with $1 million of 40-year term, you're going to be right around $2,000 worth of annual coverage or premium costs. If you ladder that and you do $250 of 40-year and $750 of 20-year, now your premium's sub $1,000 annually. So that frees up premium dollars that can be utilized to take care of other needs that the client may have, whether it's life insurance or long-term care insurance, or maybe just cost of living expenses. So it really is unique, and when you put it with the 40, all of a sudden it makes that product really kind of a very attractive option to other term insurances out there, other permanent insurances as well.
Well, I like that. So we covered a few things in this 10 minutes or so. We covered the App Assist, easy drop ticket application process, some of the unique features to Banner Life, being the 35, 40-year term and the laddering. So, Jim, I really appreciate your time today.
And Steve, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that you could also convert that ladder that comes off as well. You can take that ladder and convert that 20-year piece of it, or you can convert just a $50,000 face amount and go from there. So you still have that option up to age 70 to do that conversion. So sorry to interrupt you.
So no, that's another great unique feature to the laddering. And if you have any questions on the products, the company, need some rates, please reach out to us at URL, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks again for your time.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you.